maybe the real interesting story is what's going on with Trump and Cruz.
Well, it's been a love affair. It's been going on for a while. They've liked each other. They've complimented each other. I think it's an alliance of sorts, a mutual interest alliance. And what could be really interesting, because again, I think there's a really good chance. Well, I shouldn't say a really good chance, but I think there's a much bigger chance than people have given credit from the beginning that Trump could win the nomination. And you're now finally hearing people in Washington who follow politics starting to admit that he's way up in all three of the first states. It's not like he's just up in one of them. And on top of that, you've got all the free media, and you've got the money, and what have you. I could never. Trump is not the guy that's ever going to accept a VP slot, but I could see Cruz doing that.
I'll tell you what I think is even more likely than that.
That would be fun.
I think what's even more likely in my mind is that that Trump may essentially say, like, he may just throw it all behind Cruz. I mean,
I could see that. I don't think he really wants this. I think he wants it right up to the moment that he gets nominated and then has to worry about traveling around with Secret Service and stuff that he has no control over and doesn't have the freedom to be as much of a jackass as really 100% Donald Trump can be. And I think you're right. You could see him getting right up to the moment there and just saying, if you supported me and you believe in what I believe, you have to support Ted Cruz.
No, I mean, who knows? I mean, I think the one thing that Trump is determined to do is to make sure that Jeb Bush does not become the nominee. I mean, he seems to have a genuine, deep-seated dislike of this guy.
Doesn't seem to be much of a fan of Scott Walker either.
No, and I think it's all speculation at this point. But Trump, I think genuinely, I think that he would much rather appoint the president, essentially, than actually have to do
with
the
all
work.
That crap himself. But,
right.
But maybe he could be the guy that the TVs could go to ask about it constantly.
And how often would Trump be invited to the White House under a Ted Cruz administration? I mean, come on.
Oh, my God. He'd be there all the time.
All the time. All the
right
time.
Up until the point that Cruz got us into World War III and the White House got obliterated.
That's right. Trump would just rebuild it. Better.
That's true.
More fabulous.
He could say, I could build the biggest bunker.
It would be more.
He'd build the bunkers, and that's true. That's an opportunity for him. They'd say Trump all over bunkers. It would be great.